Hey everyone, chodayahmone here, and I make beauty and fashion related content plus more. Welcome. So let's get into it. Today's video, I'll be going over where I've been. We'll be getting into some of my business, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Disclaimer: if you hear that noise in the background, that is my heat. Don't mind it, it is the winter. Alright, so I'm starting on a freshly cleaned face. My face is washed, moisturized, and now I'm about to put my primer on, and we can get into the tea. Where have I been? What's going on? So let's dive right in. I'm starting with this e.l.f. grip primer. Overall, I've just been running away from my dreams, and that's just that. Once you know what you want to do with your life and it's time to act on it, you get cold feet. Well, in my case, I got cold feet. I got cold feet because my dreams are literally about to unfold in front of my eyes, and all I gotta do is be consistent and I'll see the results, and that's pretty scary. Your dreams coming true is scary. Your dreams not being accomplished is scary. Either way the dice roll is scary, so act on it. And that is why I'm here before you today, to tell you where have I been and act on my dreams of pursuing my social media career. I'm going to start with my brows. I'm just going to brush them up and get them where I want them to be. I want to start with inconsistencies because that's the overall reason of why I've been absent. Mainly, kinda, sorta, life be lifing, but overall I've been inconsistent. The first reason I've been inconsistent is because I overthink a lot. I'm using the e.l.f. brow lift to lift my eyebrows. I'm overthinking, am I good enough? Is this career good enough? I don't have a plan B. This is it. So I'm just overthinking everything, and overthinking is a killjoy. And in my case, it swallows me up whole. And once I'm overthinking, once I get in a groove of overthinking, it's a wrap, and I'm just honestly all over the place, and I begin to shut down. So not only am I overthinking at this point, I'm also overworking myself. 2022 October to February, I worked 2 jobs. Pause. I'm gonna use my fan to draw my brows on a little bit before I fill them in with the pencil. So 2022, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm working my first job ever in life. I've been there at this point for 4 years. And then I'm working my new job, where I'm at now currently. And then from October 2022 to February 2022, I'm working every day, 7 days a week. Overworking myself. I'm tired. I'm going to work looking crazy. I'm not brushing my hair. I'm throwing on anything. I'm just not myself. All for money, and that's really not the vibes. That's not the vibes I like to go for. I'm about to go on with the Morphe brow pencil to fill in the little spaces. So I eventually leave one of my jobs, and I leave my first ever job. I needed to grow and expand, and being there I felt safe. It was a huge safety net for me, and I needed to let that go. You just know when something is holding you back, and unfortunately that place was holding me back, and it was because I was too comfortable with it. So now fast forward, I am now at my current job, and I'm putting that job first before my dreams, before everything else, because again, safety net, and hearing everybody saying,
and you need that job, what are you gonna fall back on,
and X, Y, and Z, and it's just like, hello, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a social media influencer, I want to do all these entrepreneur things, and it's like talking to a brick wall when you speaking to people that really don't understand that. That's the tea on that. Overworking. But I did leave my first job, and I'm now at my current job, and I have decided for this year to put this first. Stand in front of this camera, handling my content, and being a creative first. Before I get into my next topic, I'm using the Morphe brow cream to now fill in my eyebrows to make them a little bit darker. Now that work has died down and I realize that this is what I really want to do, my family moves. If you don't know, with moving comes a whole process of things, a whole bunch of things, like settling in, building, in my case, my office, which is where I'm filming in now. Office tour coming soon. Adding things to my office, because at my old home I didn't have an office space. I didn't have an extra room to myself to work, so I had to buy equipment and the whole shebang. So that was a process. Now, to carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to mix my Born This Way concealer and then my Fenty skin tint for the top, and then for under the brow I'm going to mix my Born This Way concealer with my P. Louise base. And not only am I settling into this new place, I'm also regrouping myself from a very toxic situation my family and I left, and I had to regroup from that, adjust to not living in such a toxic environment, adjust to my new space with my family, and just overall get my mindset and mental back together. Because at the end of the day, I'm blessed. I have this space, I have all this equipment, and I need to be in the right headspace to provide the best content and put my best self forward. I also wasn't looking at my platform as a priority because I wasn't seeing anything from it. I wasn't seeing growth, I wasn't seeing profit, but that's my fault because I have been inconsistent. And how am I expecting all these things from my channel, from my social media, if I'm not putting in the work to see all these things? I'm not putting in the work, I'm inconsistent, I'm posting here and there, I'm not doing enough but want a big reward. Things don't work like that. So at this point, my inconsistencies are coming from overthinking, my mental not right, working too much, my physical not right, and then healing from past traumatic situations, my spirit not right. So I'm just inconsistent because I need to get those three things in line for me to even sit before you guys and tell you tips and tricks and show you makeup. And I gotta get me together first before I even put on the act and the show for anybody, because that's not me. I keep it real. I put myself first, and then everything else follows, because if I'm good, everything else is good. All right, so now that I talked a lot about all these problems I'm having and inconsistencies, what am I actively doing now to try to fix it is what I want to get into next. So for starters, I had the realization, which I've been mentioning as I was talking, that this is what I want to do, this is for me, and I need to stop getting in my own way and allowing other people to get in my way as well. I understand that I'm stepping out the norm of living and the norms for many people. I changed everything for what I'm doing right now to sit in front of you. I changed my whole life that I had planned and that somebody else planned for me. So realizing I'm gonna do what's best for me and not do what somebody else think is best for me. I'm using the new Persuasion palette to do my eyeshadow, and then ironically with my new job, it fell into my lap. Like, I didn't even expect this job. I don't know where this job came from, but it's something I clearly need right now, obviously, to do what I'm doing right now. Another big thing I messed up on was thinking this route was easy. It's really not, and I really applaud the people that make a living out of this. So kudos to those who doing the damn thing, and I'll see you guys at the top soon, okay? Even though I thought this career was so simple, I thought I could come and go as I please, but I'd rather have started now than not started at all. So to even get to where I'm at today, I did a lot of research on this career and learned a lot. One of the big things I learned with this career is you have to sacrifice and prioritize. Another thing is I put a lot of pressure on myself because I'm a huge perfectionist, and if I can't do it the way I need it to be done or want it to be done, it just won't get done, and that's not a good mindset to have. But with all that pressure, I didn't realize that I was putting myself in a predicament to be overwhelmed. It's really not healthy to be so hard on yourself. There's nothing wrong with being hard on yourself, but too much of something is never good. So now with being overwhelmed, I'm now overthinking. Back to square one. These are all loops and cycles I'm in, and I'm realizing and noticing and working on these things. I'm working on being more gentle with myself and going from there. Now I'm about to get into my foundation. I'm using the Fenty Skin Tint. So let's get into organization. So with organization, I've been really working on that. Like this video I'm doing right now, I planned it out. And all the content you're going to see after this video has been already planned out. Being more organized, I feel I'm building the woman I see myself as and who I want to be. Being organized is really giving me that grown woman vibes that I like. I'm using my Born This Way concealer to do my bright under eye. With discipline, I could show up for myself way more than I do. I'm more than capable, honey, of living a life that I want and doing the things that I need to do. So it's just about now doing it. Now that I got all into my business about my mindset and why I haven't been showing up, let's talk about some positive things. So I picked up a few hobbies over this little break. So for starters, I got into modeling / creative directing / editing and like Photoshop and stuff. So I put that under one umbrella because it kinda sorta is one thing, but not really. So I've grown addicted to stepping out my comfort zone in year 2022, and that's when I got more comfortable with posting more and trying new wardrobes and just being the baddie I know I am. Okay, with that being said, for my 21st birthday I did a photo shoot, and that was the first time I seen my creative directing skills, modeling skills, and editing skills come out, because I did everything by myself. I just love my 21st birthday photo shoot because it's deeper than just taking pictures and posting it. It was the first time I seen what I can do and what I'm capable of smack in my face. So that was a good feeling. So my next little hobby I got into was hair and makeup. I started doing hair and makeup in 2020 during lockdown. I have came a long way with both. My first wig that I bleached, plucked, everything, I wore that out, y'all, and it actually came out pretty good actually. So I was like, okay, I could actually do this. And then my makeup, it started off crazy, and I was confident in it, so can't nobody tell me nothing. Anybody talk bad about my makeup, oh, I had an attitude, because I knew I was looking good, but I definitely was looking crazy. But we all have to start somewhere. Now I'm about to contour my face with the Juvia's Place contour stick. Next hobby I got into was marketing platforms. I really like the idea of helping other people that aren't in the same field as me grow and make creative content for their platforms. So my creative side sees the potential for real. Another thing that got me interested was my boyfriend. He wanted me to help him build his platform when he's ready to get into social media and his business endeavor. So that was like a little confirmation right there. So if you need any ideas for your business, hit me up. I might have what you're looking for, you never know. Now that my contour is blended out, I'm going to bake with my Laura Mercier powder. Alright, now this next hobby I haven't actually started on yet, but I did get something for Christmas for it to get me in the groove of doing it, and that is sewing. So I did get a sewing machine for Christmas and a dress form, so I'm really excited to see where that endeavor takes me. Throughout this year I'm going to be learning how to sew and adding something new to my portfolio of the list of things this jack of all trades get into and can do. If you have a lot of passions like me, do them. While my face is baking and I prep to wipe this off, I'm going to get into what's to come for my channel. And to wipe my bake off, I'm going to be using the Fenty bronzer and Caramel Cutie. So what's to come for chodayahmone? What's to come for this channel? What can you look forward to from this girl? Overall, more content on all my platforms. Below you'll find my Instagram, my TikTok, my Pinterest, my Facebook, all those things. So please follow me there and see my content there as well. A big goal of mine is to be informative. I want you to be able to learn something from me and share the information that I've learned that I had to search high and low for, that you can get all in one place. And like I mentioned before, I'm a jack of all trades, so you can find anything on my channel, possibly anything on my channel, honestly. I also want this channel to be entertaining. I'm a very funny person. I'm very funny, very goofy, and since it's my channel and it's for me, I feel like I don't have to hide or shouldn't have to hide my personality from you guys. So yeah. And I'm about to add my blush from Juvia's Place for content for this channel. I want to make fashion content, not just inspirational content, but knowledge content. Not only do I want to inspire you guys, I also want to teach you guys as well. Lots of makeup tutorials, hair tutorials. So I'll be installing wigs for you guys and doing natural hair videos. But you can also expect vlogs from me. I feel like vlogs is like the perfect way for you to see a little bit of somebody's personal life. So that's exciting, and it's also content outside of the beauty and fashion. Expect lots of series, girl talk series, podcast vibe series, fashion series, sewing series, hair series, period. I'm about to put my mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm about to put on my lashes. These are the lashes I will be using. But anyway, this channel has so much potential and I just love the possibilities this channel can bring. So stick around if you want to see all that, and I'll be glad to take you on this journey with me. I'm going to put my lashes on, put my lip on, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. I added my lip, added my highlight, my lashes. I'm looking cute. But now that we're going over where I've been, where I'm at now, and where I'm going, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. It feels so good to be back in my element, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.